Pro Dumpster Diver. Good morning, everybody. I'm doing this video right before work and I am excited. So what do we got today? I was on Facebook, I was on the dumpster diving community, and some guy posted up, "Hey, John, there's a whole dumpster full of treats behind the dollar store." I'm like, no way. Tell me, right? So I went to the wrong dollar store and then I drove to the other and then I found it, right? So what do we have here? Now, there's different types and different flavors, so I'm going to go over it. This is the Super Stack salt and vinegar one. I guess these are like the cheaper version of Pringles, and then this is the Super Stack original, which is the regular one there, right? The salt and vinegar ones are a bit different, right? Now there is another one that I actually found out, right? So there's the blue, which is salt and vinegar. There's the red, which is the original, and then there's this one, which is the sour cream and onion, which is pretty good. We'll get to those there. And then I have the bag chips, right? So these are ones that I can just take to work and eat them on the go. Now these are the bag chips here, which are the yellow round. Like you would have these with like salsa chips or have them with the warm cheese and stuff like that. And then I got pretzel stick bags, which are pretty good. So I'll definitely keep them. Now again, they throw them out. It basically says that is March 23rd. But again, they're pretzel sticks. They'll last you about a good 6 months. So you can keep some of them in your car. I will definitely keep some. I'll probably put some in a garbage bag and definitely use it. But it is always, and I'm saying it's always good to have snacks. Like, how long would this last me if I ate this? A long time, to be honest. Like, if I just have like 2 stacks of those a day, this will last me maybe 4 months. And I'm going to give some to my job, obviously, of course. So yeah, I got a whole nice stack of food. And again, companies throw this out because they have a printed expiration date. Let me see if I can find one on here. It says Best By 3/02/24. Now, where is it? This one says Best By 4/11. So today is the 15th. What the hell is today? I think today's the 15th right now. So, oh no, today's May 1st. Wait a minute. January, February, March, April, May. Damn. Oh, well, still good. Can keep it. So, yeah, basically I have a cart. If I just did a video on this today, that's what I got. It'd definitely be great. I'm happy about that, all right? So let's get to the electronics. This is good shit, all right? So someone actually threw this out. This is an entire pail of metal, which is amazing. Somebody had a pool outside of their house, and then they had this here. Now, I have seen these before. These, I believe the stores use them to put like items on it, hooks through something, which is pretty good. So definitely do like that. I could keep it, but then again, I don't need it. But it's a whole pail full of metal that I can give to the scrapyard, right? Along with DX, right? So this here, anytime you see this, you can get it. What I did is I had it inside of the car and it was all bundled up and tangled up, so I had to untangle it, and I wrapped it with its own copper. Now this is Scrapyard will definitely give you for a good price right now. It's a good weight right there. It's probably about maybe 50 pounds or so, which is nice. And this basically gets wrapped up. It's pretty good. It's very, very good. It's a very large stack of it too, along with the metal that's going. And then we have this. So I passed by a different dumpster. I saw a phone wire hanging out. I was like, what the hell is that? And then I looked in it. They had this whole collection just sitting in the trash. So this here, I am going to scrap because I don't have the phone part for it. It's a Ring Central, and I think that is a color screen, which is very nice, right? And there goes the USB. However, this would need a power cord to plug in. It would need a phone line, and it possibly had water damage, so I'm not going to bother. However, guess what we do have? We have these. This here said, I think this said Lenovo. Yep, this is a Lenovo power cord, and it's very nice because this actually has the C charger to it, right? And then I have another one here, which is another Lenovo with a different power cord here. Now, these would be for laptop, but they're going to be for 2 different ones. And then these bag ones here are different power cords, which should actually go for an appliance, which will probably go for the Ring Central Poly. Some of them are bag. This one here, dymo, or dymo. All right, that's a different brand right there, right? And so some of them are actually bag. You have a laptop mouse here, still in the bag. Somebody threw that out, like you just bought it. It hasn't even been used yet, and you threw it out, right? We have another one here that's a regular one. And then we got speakers, which is pretty cool. So I actually got speakers here. They threw it out because the volume button got messed up. I mean, it's okay. There are 2 speakers that are wire connected. All you need is the power cord to it. That's it, and everything else Yeah, sorry about that. I wanted to get the right name for that, so we'll go over that. This here is a Fujitsu. How do you say that? Fujitsu FI 7030. Now, this I believe may be a special scanner, but they threw it out because this part popped off. Now, here's the thing, I do know that these things here are very, very expensive. We did show you one in the previous video that was about $700, which is pretty good. So I don't know if this is a scanner or printer. It might be a scanner, but I do have the outlet for that and that 15-volt one. I'm going to see if we have it here. Now we also have this dymo label writer printer. This may work with this. And this dymo, wait a minute. We had, there was a dymo something. Here we go. All right, so yeah, we actually do have the outlet for it. We have the power part for it. So it plugs into, there's a circle one there. Plugs into something. All right. So the good part is I know that's worth a lot of money right now, but I'd probably have to use that for personal use because I can't sell it to somebody like that. So that's obvious right there, which is a bit fair. All right. Now here we have this. I have had one of these before and they sold very well. It's a ThinkPad piece here. These are special adapters right now, which are very, very good. And I do have the parts for them. All right. On top of that, we have a flat this would be a monitor here, ViewSonic. This is a very good brand. I believe the brand name for those is the Penguin. That's the brand. Now here, you guys are like, dude, is that what I think it is? Yes. This is a Frenzel lens. This is probably the one thing up here which would be the most expensive, right? Now, a lot of you guys are like, it's a piece of plastic. Go on YouTube right now and look up Frenzel lens burning. And you'll see people who take a Frenzel lens like this here, put it into a wooden barrier, and melt rock. Okay, this is a Frenzel lens. I'm not letting go. I could throw everything else here out and I'm going to keep the Frenzel lens. I had one of these before and it popped because it's very flexible, but it's very fragile as well. So you have to keep it in a bag. Okay, but I'm keeping this Frenzel lens because this here has the ability to melt rock. These are very, very good Frenzel lenses right now. I pulled this out of a large screen TV somebody actually had. This here is probably about a 2.5 by 4 inch. Actually, no, sorry, 2.5 by, this might be 4 feet, 5 feet. This is pretty tall. Actually, now that I think about it, because it extends all the way over there. Let me see something. Yeah, this is actually pretty tall. It's probably about 4 feet. Maybe even more than 4 feet. But yeah, this is pretty tall. I am keeping this. I'm not letting it go, which is very simple. This is a very nice Frenzel lens. And if you find them, hold on to them because I know they're very expensive, but you need to make sure you keep them. They're very, very good. All right, so what do we have today? We have a lot of food, all right, a good amount of food right now. No water, no drinks, but work will have water. We have a good amount of electronics here. We have a lot of resellables, which are the laptop chargers here. We have a nice $700 scanner, dymo here. This is going to the scrapyard. This is definitely going to the scrapyard. This I will see if it works, and that I am definitely keeping. All right. So this is what we got today, which is always pretty good. Another thing I do want to mention is PPE. Always make sure you guys have gloves with you whenever you do work like this. It makes it a lot easier so that you don't get your hands dirty. Now, these here have a lot of dirt in them. They were actually in water, so they were in the car for about a couple days. And so I finally took them out. I had the back seat with cloth in it, and then I wrapped it, as you can see, with its own copper. Okay? It makes it a lot easier to use right now. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Let you guys have a good day right there. But I'm definitely having. If I just had this, I'd be set. This is pretty cool right there. I do like this. All right, and then I do like the electronics and the Frenzel lens. But you can't argue with the good stuff. All right, Bro Dumpster Diver is out eating good.